EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Cleveland Browns Stadium on the shores of Lake Erie. Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Cleveland Browns. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
Marcus Jones on the return. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Let's go now. Street. Rig alert.
They begin this drive with Chubb. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Well, this defense for the Bucs, they were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's what you would consider a goal for each and every defense, because if you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team because you expect your offense to score more than that. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course, but I'd have to say a very solid performance.
Second down, here's Chubb again. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Now Willis on the bootleg. He'll buy some time right. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have the Browns first down. And he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. The Browns had 3 and 8 on the year. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. And I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
They'll go left side on the ground with Chubb. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
This 2nd and 4.
Cardinal.
Back to throw, Willis. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. Tommy Tremble, the intended target, and it's 3rd and 4. You look at this defense for Tampa Bay. And they've played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. And this will be taken at the 13. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. A nice punt, but a good run back as well of 13 yards. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. They begin the drive on the ground. the 20. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bucs are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready! Warriors 70. Buffalo 18.
On 1st down, Willis. And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And yep, indeed, the flag is out. They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Back to throw, Willis. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. 3rd and 8. From the gun, here's Willis. And that is incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things, get back to what works.
And it's fielded at the 34. And just a net of 31 here. 40-yard punt, 9 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. And now they'll shift things around. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Bucs 1st down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
He'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. You look at this Browns defense. They were very good in the win over Dallas a week ago.
And what I saw on film was nearly an unstoppable pass rush. They had 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries. So now do you just max protect on offense, keep everyone in, and run, 1 or 2 receiver routes to make sure your quarterback stays up? We'll soon find out.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Let's go.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Looking for White on the deep ball. And this is caught. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Rashad White, 42 yards. And the Buccaneers lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Now the try here for the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
14, Browns nothing.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. Willis. It's Williams on the catch. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 27-yard line.
Here's Willis. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Facing second and short, that gives you a chance to go for a bigger play through the air. But I think he said to himself, why not just handle this one? Got all the yards you needed and then some, and made that snap a huge success.
79 Broncos.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14, Browns nothing.
On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Okay, ready? Check smash, check smash. Dragon 60, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
To throw, here's Willis. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that, but if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position, you have to be. You just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball. It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
19, Warriors 70. Buffalo 18. Trap 60, trap 60, 19 Lions.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Willis throwing middle, and it's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Cougar 19. 18 Radical, 18 Radical.
Willis. Oh, it was hit at the line of scrimmage and intercepted. Picked off by Hassan Reddick. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. Well, the way things have been going in this one, Charles, it was only a matter of time before this defense got involved and made a big play. And they do right there. Gosh, this lead is so large, CD, and we're only in the first half.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing that's so amazing about it. You mentioned this large lead. How's this their first takeaway of the game? And what a spectacular one it was. Adding to the lead, showing the true dominance, and you're exactly right. We're still in the first half.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Browns drive about to get started. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down. No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Here we go.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
79 Broncos. Dragon 60. Ready.
Willis looks to pass it here. Got his man. It's Williams. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. They'll send a receiver in motion left.
7 Pirates. 7 Panther 11. Panther 11. Go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on to punt for Cleveland. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And taken at the 46. 43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return. And the Buccaneer offense will be set up well as they take over.
Ready. Check. 60 Maverick. On the ball.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And this one caught downfield by Evans. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
70. Buffalo 80.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
Mustang 19.
1st down, Buccaneers.
Warriors 70. Buffalo 18. Trap 60.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Bucs are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half.
Browns nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
Ready.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better... And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Willis. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Williams. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
79. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. Even with him busting through the contact, he'll still be stopped just inside the 35. Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9. Now they'll audible to something else. Now Willis to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Schwartz. 2 yards on the pickup there. 3rd and 7 now. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd.
Cup 19. Ready.
Right back to the air with Willis. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
4th down, Willis. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the Buccaneers defense holds, and they get the football back. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
A gain of 34 yards. And the Buccaneer first down.
Back to throw now on 1st down. He's got it at the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
19 tight. 18 Pioneer.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. His throw incomplete.
That one was tipped up in the air and fortunately fell away for the defense, because if the offense is able to grab that one, that's a short little jaunt into the end zone, because there's not enough reaction time off of a tip ball for the defense to rally and make a tackle. They were very fortunate on that play.
He completes it right side to White. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to...
And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Buccaneers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Point after, right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready, break.
The Browns drive about to get started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked up by Jamel Dean. And the Buccaneers are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
Come on, set. Seven Pirates.
They'll throw now on the final play. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Buccaneers out on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Bucs with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. They'll come out throwing here on first down. This is caught by Evans. Now inside the 25. Mike Evans. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. 83 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on first and goal. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Pass incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job.
Touchdown! Mike Evans, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bucs have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and it is 42-0.
42. Browns, nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Hey, check that. Check, Panther.
Here's Nick Chubb as they try to fire up this run game. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. They give the Chubb out of the gun. And no luck at all to start this drive as they're going to drop him behind the line for a second straight play. Just a loss of a yard there, but it's not going to help. Now they face a 3rd and 14.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Here we we go.
Third down now. Those last two plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points.
Hurt. Right there, hurt.
Back to throw, Willis. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least it'll be fourth down. Here's Bradley Pinion now, as he'll punt it away for the fourth time today. Take it at the 37. It'll be a net of 40 yards there following a 43-yard punt, 3-yard return, and they will take over first and 10. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
It'll go as a gain of 4, and it's second down. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Second and 6.
On second down, they'll run with White. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down. When this offense gathers to watch the tape, they're going to like a lot of what they saw. They put up big numbers, but they might fast forward through that last play.
Oh, there won't be any fast forwarding, partner. I've sat in those sessions before. You end up spending more time on the bad plays than you do on the good ones. It's just the nature of coaches. But I know sitting in that room, when you've had a big game, the night that they've had, you don't want to hear that. You just want to focus on the good stuff.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. 31 yards on the punt there. And the Browns will take over first and 10.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. The disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, there he goes, right side. Down the sideline he goes. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Anthony Schwartz with career touchdown number 70. And the Browns are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point. So they get one score back, but still a long ways to go here in this third quarter.
Buccaneers 42, Browns 7. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Still comfortably on top, third quarter as they start things here with a first and 10. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion, one more good rep, and they get off the field.
Back to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds been able to get it up past the 45. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first.
Ready?
They'll look to throw. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. And now an audible here into something else.
Ready?
2nd and 15. Throw left side taken in by Palmer. And in for the Buccaneers, touchdown. Trey Palmer, 57 yards. And the Bucs are pouring it on. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Round 7.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And bulldozing his way through. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Well,
partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Warrior 70. Buffalo 18.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends.
Got it. Ready?
And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Willis back to the air on 2nd and 10. And a throw right sideline is complete. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 39. Play fake. Here's Willis. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Trap 60. Trap 60.
Again, it's Willis to throw it. Throw right side, complete to Williams. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. And quickly, they get to the line. Willis on 3rd and 1. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't. But he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Go, Reed. Go. Ready?
They'll run for it. Chubb. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. Willis now off play action. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Willis throws another interception, his 3rd of the game. And the Bucs are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Let's go.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. We find ourselves here in the midst of a one-sided affair. A lot of fill time down the stretch, Mr. Davis.
So we could talk about food because that is something that you and I really enjoy. We enjoy our time at the table. So maybe the best steakhouses in the city, but in all seriousness, the performances that we've seen this year, we've seen a bunch of great ones. And it's going to be hard to parse who's going to win the MVP.
Yeah, it really is.
Is it going to be a runner? Is it going to be a thrower? Can a defender finally win it this season? Those are the things that we could probably discuss.
And collectively, this is about as dominant of a performance as you could have hoped for on both sides of the football.
Might have to put it number one for what we've seen this season.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas.
Here comes the pressure, and the Browns block it. It's picked up, and this is a live ball, remember.
Applaud the play. That tells me the effort is still there. They have not folded 10, decided this game is over. But they're in a really precarious situation even after that big momentum swing.
Yeah, I think that the 10's pretty much folded. But, like you said, they haven't given up yet, right?
Here we go. Strike.
And Chubb trying the middle here. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. It's a play fake. Here's Willis. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Falstart's going to push him back, but these days, how hard must it be to be an offensive lineman?
It's very hard, Brandon. You've got defensive linemen flinching, trying to draw you offside. You've got the loud crowds, and there are just so many super athletic players on defense now that you have to deal with each week. But through it all, these guys just sit in there for 4 quarters and slug it out.
Now here's a throw that's complete. So 8 yards on the completion there, and it'll be second down.
70.
Brings up second and 7.
Willis out of the gun. Escaping the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. Willis, got to have this one. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Jamel Dean. And the Buccaneers are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on fourth down.
On the set.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the 4th. That one looks like he'll throw here. And incomplete on the deep ball. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago. And in an afternoon where just about everything's gone right, there's an unlikely sight there. He's got a receiver all alone downfield, and he just overshoots him.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19 tight, 19 tight.
They'll look to throw here. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now. Remember, though, he did have one blocked earlier. And now a fair catch called for and taken just outside the 40-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. The Browns drive about to get started. Facing a big fourth-quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
He won't find a ton of space following the display of power as he's down just inside the 45. Second down throw coming by Willis. And my goodness, another interception. And the Bucs are going to have it here just past the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. He got 29 yards that time.
A gain of 29 yards. And the Buccaneers first down.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Throw complete to Bell. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
Well, they have been unstoppable this afternoon, Charles. They just went after them from the start. And past plays like we just saw, they're continuing their dominance here despite the big lead in the fourth quarter.
And that they have in every way. And plays like that across all phases of the game, they've just been effortless for them in this one. And that's what's helped them build such a large lead and allowed them to smile as this game continues.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach. And maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up. But he certainly will have some explaining to do.
Well, fans usually love to see